The thing that makes a manhwa much more entertaining is Reed is the main character with overpowered cheat skills. Whether it be a system or any other broken skill, the main character should have something that he can use to grow stronger quickly and absolutely overpower his enemies that were previously much stronger than him. So today I will be recommending you all top 10 manhwa and manhwa where the main character has a cheat or unique ability. So let's start a list.
But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Fuck your lies, I'll do what I want.
Coming at number 10 we have, after signing in for 30 days, I can annihilate stars. After the invasion of otherworldly demons, 1000 cultivators were chosen to enter the secret realm and fight those beasts. Their struggle and hard work were recorded live and was streamed throughout the world. Unfortunately, among the 1000 heroes, Chumo was the only normal person who had no cultivation. But on the first day, the sign-in system went online. He received the strength of 1000-year-old beast. On the second day, he received the battle experience of a martial god, and just like that, on the 30th day, he became a godlike existence. Both the art and the story of this manhwa is decent. Its plot is similar to other cultivation manhwas with overpowered protagonists, but the execution of the story is unique. The main character is stronger than everyone else, but he wasn't aware of it at the beginning. He's also a bit ruthless and doesn't forgive anyone that try to hurt the people he cares about. The comedy in this manhwa is also good, and the situation where other people underestimate the main character is very funny. Coming at number 9, we have I Might Be a Fake Cultivator. Anlin was an ordinary person who was heavily in debt and was pursued by loan sharks every day. However, his life changes completely after he meets a martial god who gives Anlin a system and sends him to cultivate at the Immortal Cultivation University. But little did he know that he was scammed by the god, and the system he obtained gave him some ridiculous tasks to complete. The art of this manhwa is good and its story is also quite decent. The main character starts off weak but becomes stronger quickly with the help of his system. The side characters are a bit annoying at the start, but they get much better later in the story. There are also quite a few comedy scenes which make this manhwa much more entertaining. So if you're a fan of cultivation manhwa, then you will definitely like this one. Coming at number 8, we have the strongest involution system. Chu Jingshen transmigrates to an immortal cultivation world, but rather than becoming a cultivator, he decides to spend his life peacefully by becoming a farmer. However, he gets picked up by the strongest martial artist who had been trapped in a mountain due to unknown reasons. And to make the situation worse, he gets forcibly bound to the strongest martial god system who punished Jingshen if he didn't complete the quest. Now with no way to escape, he must do everything in his power to become stronger and start his journey of immortal cultivation. This manhwa is different from other cliché cultivation manhwas. Both its art and story is good. The main character is weak at the start but gets stronger as the story goes on. He's smart and uses his brain whenever he is in difficult situation. The comedy scenes in this manhwa are also quite good, and the situations the characters create will definitely make you laugh. Coming at number 7, we have My Daughter is a Music Genius. After the death of his wife, Seung-hyun became crazy about music and dedicated his entire life to it while neglecting his daughter. However, after his daughter passes away in a car accident, he starts to regret everything he did. With nothing left, he commits suicide, but rather than dying, he regresses 10 years in the past. This time he vows to be a good father and take care of his daughter, who was actually a music genius. This is a very wholesome manhwa with good art and decent storyline. The main character goes through huge character development after his regression and becomes a very responsible father. The side characters are also very supportive and they help the main character whenever he is in difficult situation. Coming at number 6, we have Estio. Estio was the youngest son of a farmer, but no one in the village liked him as he was child born with ability to read and calm the hearts of people and animals. Everyone thought of him a cursed child and ridiculed him, but no one knew that he was actually a unique ability user. So after turning 19, he leaves his house on a journey to find happiness. The art of this manhwa is quite good and its story is also pretty decent. The protagonist is not strong, but with his ability he can easily stop a monster from attacking him. He has a very upright personality and thinks of saving others before himself. The side characters have very little depth to them, but that won't affect the story as it mainly revolves around the main character. Coming at number 5, we have I Am the Only One with Genius DNA. Ryu Yong-jun was a researcher at one of the biggest pharmaceutical companies in South Korea. After being infected by an artificial cell creation project called Rosaline, Ryu is suddenly able to perceive advanced biomedical knowledge through a status window. Now with his brand new superpower, Ryu vows to overcome the corruption inside his company and create medicine for the good of all humanity. Both the art and the storyline of this manhwa is pretty good. The main character becomes intelligent with the help of the system and gains recognition from many influential people of this industry. He's also very kind and likable and helps the people around him without any conditions attached. However, this manhwa might not be for everyone as it contains many medical and biological terms, but if you're fine with that, then this manhwa definitely won't disappoint you. Coming at number 4, we have Gorgon. This manhwa tells the story of Soo-hyun, who was an orphan that was cursed with the ability to kill people by looking them in the eye. He felt guilty of unintentionally killing so many people and decides to commit suicide in order to atone for his crimes and prevent any more deaths in the future. However, after failing to commit suicide, he now decides to live his life alone by somehow coping up with his ability. The storyline of this manhwa is good and its art is also quite decent. It mainly shows the development of the main character as he tries to find a solution to his curse and regains his will to live. The side characters are well written and some of them help the main character achieve his goals. Coming at number 3, we have Locker and Opener. Do-bin Kim was a detective who had a unique opening ability that he could use to unlock anything. However, he was a believer of justice and only used his ability to hunt down criminals and solve crimes. But one day he meets his polar opposite and his natural enemy that had the power to lock anything. Now Kim must do everything in his power and prevent his locker from locking the crucial information that was necessary for him to solve different cases. The art of this manhwa is great and its story is also pretty good. The main character is smart and does everything he can in order to chase his enemy. The pacing of the story is also perfect and it never drags on. However, the story might feel a bit confusing at the start, but keep reading it as everything gets explained later in the story. Coming at number 2, we have IRL Quest. The protagonist Ha Do-woon was an unlucky game shuttle who was always threatened by the school bullies to get the rare in-game items. Later, he dies after playing games all night long for a whole week but gets respawned into his classroom a week before his death. Everything was the same as that day a week ago except the mysterious pop-up window that had appeared in front of him. The art of this manhwa is amazing and its story is also quite good. The main character is a weak coward at the start, but he goes through character development and becomes stronger after getting his cheat system. The side characters are also well written and the action scenes are also drawn nicely, so make sure to give it a try. Coming at number 1, we have The Greatest Estate Developer. After falling asleep while reading a fantasy novel, the civil engineering student Kim Soo-ho wakes up as a character in the novel. He was now in the body of a trash character by the name Lloyd Frontera who loved drinking more than anything. Now he starts making new inventions in order to change the terrible future that awaited him. This is a very unique kingdom building manhwa. Both its art and its story is quite good. The main character is smart and cunning and uses his previous life's knowledge to his advantage. He quickly gains everyone's favor by using his cheat skill and otherworldly inventions. The action scenes of this manhwa are drawn quite nicely and there are also quite a few comedy scenes which will keep you entertained throughout the story. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one.